Stop making this mistake. Hi guys, I just got back from the gym and it occurred to me that most men over 40 are still training like they did when they were in their 20s. They're still taking advice from people in their 20s. And that's why they're not seeing progress. Things do change. I'm 55 years old now, and the way that I used to train is very different than the way that I train today. And here's the truth about what actually works if you're trying to get fit over 40. Here are the 5 mistakes that men over 40 are making when trying to get fit. Mistake number 1, ignoring recovery. This is the biggest mistake that I see with men over 40 when it comes to getting fit and getting in shape. The first thing is they are training just as intense, or try to train just as intensely as they did when they were in their 20s. And the fact of the matter is, it's not about the intensity, it's about the consistency for sure. It's about pushing your body for sure, but it's more about getting blood flushed into the muscle, getting a good pump, and then done. That kind of a thing. It's not about, 30, 40, 50 sets at a time. It's not about, maxing out and doing 1 rep maxes. Do not do that in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, please. Focus on muscle, mind connection. Focus on time under tension. Focus on basic compound movements. And then focus on some cardio post-workout. If you want to do it at the beginning to warm up, that's okay too, but get some cardio in for sure as well. But then focus on recovery. Recovery is the key. I train 4 days a week. I used to do a double split where I would train in the morning and at night, 6 days a week, 3 on, 1 off, 3 on, 1 off. That is not sustainable, especially when you get a little bit older. I used to train 5 days a week. Again, not sustainable. I used to do legs twice a week and chest twice a week and shoulders twice. Your body needs time to recover, especially as we are getting older. We need to recover. We need to recover properly with proper nutrition, proper liquids, lots of water. But recovery is the key. On your days off, take the day off. Maybe go for a walk. That's always good. Don't worry about that. Maybe get some stretching in, some yoga in, something that's not intense. Mistake number 2, chasing fat loss instead of building muscle. Muscle is your metabolism over 40. Muscle is the fat burner. Never mind the fat burning pills, never mind the fat burning drinks and that kind of thing. Put more muscle on your body. I mentioned this in yesterday's video. Resistance training is the key. Now, you don't need to be a gym goer. You don't need to necessarily go to the gym. You can buy some dumbbells for your home. You can do a full workout, and I will do a video on that as well, showing you proper technique, proper form for a man over 40, over 50, and how to use just a basic set of dumbbells to get a full body workout in. You don't have to go to the gym necessarily, but if you are going to the gym, remember, muscle is the king. Resistance training is this is for men and women. Putting on muscle will help you long term. The more muscle you have, the more fat you burn at rest. That is absolute truth. And muscle is the king. So don't shy away from resistance training. There's all kinds of videos that you can watch to get training tips and hints and things like that. And again, I will do a follow-up video showing you exactly what I do with regards to my resistance training with a simple set of dumbbells. And you can do the same thing. Mistake number 3, eating like you did when you were 25. Remember those days where you could go to the buffet and eat anything you want and not suffer for it at all, not gain a pound, not gain an inch? Remember those days? Those were great days, but those days are over. Today, you need to focus on lean proteins and you need to focus on healthy fats. Carbohydrates are never a problem for anybody. Everyone's getting enough carbohydrates, and I'm not a big fan of eliminating carbohydrates because I think you need carbohydrates for a lot of different reasons, which I'm not going to get into because I know people are just tired of it all. Balanced nutrition is the key, but focus your meals around the lean protein. Get a protein in at every single meal, whether you're eating 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. It doesn't matter. Get protein in first. and build your fats and carbs around the proteins. Focus on hydration, of course, getting the water in so you can help digest that protein. But protein is absolutely the key when it comes to nutrition. Smaller meals are also important. Remember that our stomach changes, our guts change, our hormones change. Those kinds of things happen as we get a little bit older. Testosterone levels drop. They basically collapse. So we need to do everything we can to kind of counter that attack on our body as we get a little bit older. Get the protein in, revolve, again, base your diet around the protein first. Get that good healthy fats in from seeds and nuts and things like that. Olive oil, avocado oil, that kind of a thing. Good fish with good fat in it as well, omega-3s. Focus on healthy proteins, healthy fats, and clean carbohydrates, and you will feel a million times better. And these are things you have to focus on when you're over 40. Mistake number 4, skipping mobility. Tight hips and sore backs doesn't mean you're lazy, doesn't mean you're getting older. It just means you've stopped moving. We are sitting more than we've ever sat before. You know, you have all heard the statistic that sitting is the new smoking for today. We need to get up, we need to move our bodies, we need to add flexibility and stretching and mobility into our routine. Don't skip it. You know, don't skip the stretching, don't skip the mobility exercises, don't skip things that are going to help you as you age. And as we get a little bit older, it's more important than ever to get that mobility in, to get that stretching in, because again, tight hips and bad back, those are things that wreck a lot of men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. But it's just because you're not moving enough. You need to get up, you need to go for a walk. I have an alarm. Again, I talk about these, there's alarms everywhere, but the watches, the smart watches, things like that, every hour it buzzes, tells me to get up, go for a walk. I have a desk that goes up and down. These kinds of things might seem trivial, but they're going to help you long term. Moving your body more often is very important. A lot of men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s spend a lot of time sitting in chairs, sitting in their cars, sitting in their trucks, and they're not moving a lot. Get that mobility in, get those movements in, make sure you're stretching, make sure you're moving your body every single hour of the day. This goes for women too. Get that mobility in, move that body, and you will absolutely reap the benefits from it. Number 5, going it alone. A lot of men are very stubborn, let's be honest. I can relate. But a lot of times we want to do everything on ourselves. We want to figure things out on our own. We want to get it all done on our own. But you don't have to do it alone. You can get a training partner. That could be a friend, be a family member, it could be your spouse, it doesn't matter who it is, but having a partner is actually, it's proven, it's science, there's numbers that back this up, but having a partner that you rely on will help you to get to the gym, will help you to get that exercise in. Now, if you don't have someone like that, I'm here. That's what this community is all about. It's about sharing our experiences as we grow older, midlife and beyond, 40s, 50s, and 60s. That's the focus here. That's what we're going to be talking about, and we can share with each other. And I'm going to be here to help you and to guide you and to motivate you to keep going. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you get involved. Leave comments below. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me the different topics and the different things that you want me to talk about, because I have had a lot of life experience, and you're going to see that on this channel. But make sure you try to be consistent, and consistency is the key with regards to anything that you want to be successful at, but especially when it comes to resistance training, especially when it comes to mobility, especially going for a walk, those kinds of things. Find a partner to go for a walk with. Find a partner to go to the gym with. Find a partner to do a class with. And again, if you don't tune in here, I'll be your partner. Remember, you can't out-train time, but you can outsmart it. Start small, stay consistent, and focus on strength building and muscle building first and foremost. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection. Your best years aren't behind you. They're just waiting for you to show up again. If this video hits home, subscribe, join the community. This is where men grow through what they go through. Master your body, master your mind, master your life. See you in the next one.